Hey everybody, this is your boy John Patrick Adams, and thank you for checking out this video. If you haven't subscribed to my mailing list or to my YouTube channel, stop right now and go and visit www.johnpatrickadams.com, or click on that subscribe button right beneath this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get started with this video. I was talking with a good friend of mine this week, and she invited me out to dinner. I didn't get a chance to make it out to the dinner, but she sent me over a list of questions that came up during her dinner with her good friend, and they wanted to hear my thoughts about it. And I thought these were common questions that a lot of you that are watching this video you ladies have in regards to men. So I definitely wanted to not only share my thoughts with her on this here, but share my thoughts with you that are watching this video. So let's go ahead and get to it. It's 11 questions, and the title of this video is 11 Common Questions Women Ask About Men. So her first question was, why do men aggressively pursue or court a woman and then disappear? And let me just make this known. When I'm answering this question, this is not all men, because every man is completely different. But normally when this happens, if a man is aggressively pursuing a woman and then he disappears, either maybe something life changing came up in his world that caused him to back off, or it could be that now that the courting stage is over with, the first couple of initial conversations and the dates, maybe this guy realized that you are not someone that he is interested in, or that's going to be a good match for him. So men can actively pursue you ladies in the process, because when both sexes, when men and women are getting to know each other, there's an excitement there. There is an energy that causes both parties to actually aggressively pursue each other. And maybe that now that the newness has worn off, maybe he realizes, in getting to know you a little bit more, maybe he realizes that you are not someone he, feels is a good match for him. So normally in those cases, men will let you know that they are not interested in you. Some will tell you directly that they're no longer interested in you, and then some choose to cobble way out and they just stop calling, texting, emailing, and doing all of those type of things they were doing in the beginning. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. Second question is, how do you know if a man is interested, and what are the signs? Ladies, if you're having to guess whether or not a man is interested in you, more than likely he's not interested in you. I don't think there are direct signs that every man is going to take, because each man is completely different. But if a man is interested in you, he's going to actively pursue you. He's going to give you attention. He's going to not so much chase after you, but he is going to let you know through his action, whether it's by calling you, whether it's by texting you, trying to video chat with you. He's going to actively pursue you. And if you're having to guess whether a man is interested in you, or you're looking for some signs, if you're not getting that initial he's pursuing me sign, then more than likely this guy is not interested in you. Third question is, when does a woman know to show interest in a guy? And the funny thing is, I shared this with two women earlier today, and they went through all of this. Well, the man has to work for me to show him interest. And women, that's game. I think you should show a man that you're interested in him when you know that you're interested in him. Don't play the game of trying to make him chase after you, because a guy, especially in this world today, men, they will chase you, but they're going to chase you for so long. And if you're playing these games and you're trying to hold out and not let him in on the secret that you're into him, after so long, he's going to let you go. He's going to move on. And at that point, once he's gone, he's gone. So as soon as you know that you're interested in a guy, you don't have to directly come out and tell him, hey, I like you, or, but give a brother some type of sign, invite him out, cook dinner for him, do something, whatever your thing is, do it to let him know that, hey, I am interested in you as well. Okay, Fourth question is, what does it mean when he stops calling or texting? Well, it could mean that the guy's busy. It could mean that life has, you know, taken a change and maybe he's focusing his attention on something else, but it also could mean that he's no longer interested in you. And if that is the case, ladies, don't make it personal. Hey, maybe you're just not his type. And like I said in the beginning, when you're initially meeting someone, that energy is there. But then after you kind of like get to know someone, you kind of like know whether or not they're going to be a good fit for you. And again, some guys, they don't tell a woman up front, hey, I think that we might need to call this a quits. Sometimes they just stop calling, stop texting. But again, it could just be that he's busy. So don't read no more into it. If you reach out to the dude and he doesn't reach back out to you, let that be it. You move on. Okay? Next question is, what is going on in a guy's mind after a first date? Ladies, now this is a really good one. I mean, again, all men are different. I mean, it could be a lot of things going on in his mind. It could be, I'm not into her. It could be, wow, she's a great girl or woman, someone I want to get to know. It could be anything that's going through a guy's mind. But one thing I do know for sure is if a guy is into you and you had a first date with him, before you left that first date, more than likely he's going to try and have a second date with you or mention the two of you getting back together. And if that didn't happen on that first date, then hey, maybe this dude is not into you like you're into him. Because if you're wondering what he's thinking after the first date, then you probably a little bit into him as well. But if he don't let you know by the end of that first date by trying to get with you again or giving you some type of signs that, hey, I really enjoyed tonight, want to do it again, he's probably not into you. Okay? Sixth question. When a guy says he's picky, what does that mean? Ladies, this one is plain and simple. If a dude is saying he's picky, you are not his type. Bottom line. You are not his type. Or, you are not his type. If the two of you have met, then, and he's coming back after that saying that he's picky and he's not showing any interest in you, you're not his type. And that's just a nice way of letting you know you don't meet the things on his list. Okay, next question is, what does it mean when a guy compliments you on your legs and not your total being? Okay, ladies, that could mean, hey, you got nice legs. It could mean that you have nice legs. Maybe the dude have a leg fetish and he noticed your legs because that's something that he's really into, and that's what he complimented you on. Or it could mean that, ladies, you might need to let your legs be a goal for the rest of your body to look like. If your legs are fit and they all toned up and they looking good and the rest of you is not, that could be a sign that that dude is pretty much telling you you have nice legs, but the rest of you is built like a truck. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Why does a guy disappear after you express interest in him? Ladies, that could be a lot of reasons as well. It's all about the timing. When did you let the guy know that you have interest in him? How did you let the guy know that you have interest in him? And most times in the world today, women are so aggressive and you come across as thirsty and desperate. And, most women they already talking about marriage on the first date. That's a big turnoff. So if you are letting the guy know that you're interested in him through letting him know you want to get married, signs about marriage, or you are aggressively to the point it's like borderline stalking this dude to let him know that you're interested in him, he's going to disappear. Let time happens. Pay attention to the signs of the situation, because if you're not getting that sign that that dude is into you, then you need to move on. Don't try and manipulate him into liking you or feeling bad by sharing your feelings to get some type of reaction out of him. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Number 9, when a guy doesn't make eye contact on a date, what does that mean? Ladies, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean that he's a liar. It could mean that he's not trustworthy. But it could also mean that he's just not into you. You know, if you go out on a date and you know you catfish the brother, you send him your high school picture and you look nothing like that, or you look nothing like the pictures because you have all of these filters on your Instagram account, and you know your face is blemish free, and then you get on the date and you look like a crater in the face. Hey, he's not going to look at you in the eye because, for one thing, he feels deceived. You're not what you portrayed. So at that point, it's kind of like, not that I don't think that you are unattractive or anything like that, but it could be somewhat of a letdown to the guy, or it could be, again, he's just not into you. It could be he's a liar. It could be he's not trustworthy. It could be a lot of things. But if a dude is not giving you eye contact, more than likely he's not into you. Okay, number 10. Why do men pursue women, date them, then say they don't want a relationship, and then marry someone else? I wrote a blog about this week, and it talked about why good men are no longer settling. And ladies, a lot of you are watching this video, and you are good women, but you're not wife material for every dude. Every guy has something that he wants to see in his wife, and just because you don't possess these qualities doesn't mean that you're a good woman. It just means that you're not a good woman for that man. And nowadays, good men that are on their grind, that are really trying to build empires, they're not looking for a woman to just be pretty to have on their arm. They want a woman that's going to support them. They want a woman that's going to encourage them. They want a woman that's going to get in and work with him to build not only his grind, but their grind, his empire, but their empire as a couple. And a lot of women, they just want the man, they want a ready-made man already so that they can go out and show him off. The good men, they're not looking for that anymore, women. They want a woman that is going to get in and get dirty with them, help them build, and help them support them, not be jealous of their gifts and their talents, and not just be there to shine in the light with them. So there you go. 11, why does a guy pursue a woman over the phone, talks a lot on the phone, she has this in parentheses, calling, texting nonstop, basically blowing up the phone, but when you meet in person, he shuts and doesn't talk? Well, some guys are shy, and some guys with the world today is so ironic. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to hold a conversation via text or email or something like that, and it has tampered with our communication skills to some degree. Sometimes we have a problem with talking to people face to face or via the phone, or we want to talk text, and that takes forever to get to know someone. And like I said, it has impacted our conversation skills now. So maybe allow the guy, because sometimes some people feel more comfortable behind the screen. But if you're into the guy, he seems to be into you. Allow him time to warm up to you, get to know you, and the more the two of you get to know each other, he'll begin to talk a little bit more. But again, if this brother is not talking during the date, and at the end of the day he doesn't act like he wasn't into you or wanting to see you again, more than likely, ladies, it's he's just not into you. But one thing I definitely want to say about all of these questions, and no matter how a guy acts towards you, ladies, you can't make it personal. You can't make it about you, because we all want to believe that we are attractive to everyone that we see, because we see that we're attractive. So we think that everyone else should feel that we're attractive or smart or desire us. But we are not everyone's cup of tea. And if you're not someone's cup of tea, it's okay. If you're not, if a person is not attracted to you, it's okay. That's their feelings. That's their desires. Don't make it personal by making it be something wrong with you because the person you want don't want you. And I always said, rejection, no one can reject you. They just can choose not to accept what you have to offer. They cannot reject you. You are not everyone's cup of tea. Rejection comes into play when you take it personal and make it about you. Allow people to have what they want, to desire who they want, to love who they want. And if that person does not happen to be you, no matter how much you want that person, don't make it personal. Allow them to be them. You continue to be who you are, and everyone will be happy. Again, so I hope you enjoyed these videos. Make sure you go out and subscribe to my mailing list, johnpatrickadams.com. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel and get, the books off my site. But thank you again for checking out this video. Peace.